Hey everybody, Chad Burmeister, CEO of ScaleX.ai and author of AI for Sales, How Artificial Intelligence is Changing Sales. I like to actually hold it up to the face because that's where things are headed. AI augmentation is here, it's coming fast, and it took COVID-19 to cause organizations to introspectively look at how they're doing business and causing them to realign to the new expectations of work from home. So ScaleX.ai has been around for 2.5 years. We serve over 150 customers, mainly Series A through Series D funded startups. We also serve some pretty big organizations that are public that kick off a lot of marketing leads and just can't get to them quick enough. So we help them convert at 2 to 3 times the normal conversion rates. Companies like Vonage, RingCentral, Clarity Voice, Sykes, and other large enterprises. The trends in AI are coming in hot and they're coming in fast. So the big one is an organization that provides AI augmentation, what's called an AI call guide. So when you're having a conversation through a Zoom video, you're doing a discovery call, or you're just talking on the telephone to somebody, and you can program in the AI to listen to the conversation and then provide prompts of questions to ask and how to respond to certain objections, so that if you're hiring new sellers, they can learn to become much more proficient much quicker. And even someone like myself with 25, 30 years of selling experience, you can prompt them, enterprise class sellers, to have better conversations powered by AI. So it's going to be deployed across data, digital, through email, phone, social, as well as the dialing component. So AI is here, it's here to stay. The COVID-19 crisis has been interesting because at first several customers came to us and said, hey, we can't pay you for the next 30 days. We want to pause our campaigns. And a couple weeks into the situation, a lot of our customers called back and said, whoa, wait, we need to actually go faster. So more than half of our customers actually came to us and increased their volume rather than decreased it. So that was pretty interesting. We had one very unique use case, and that's a company called Rexy Media that serves their customer called Bella Canvas. Well, Bella had to shift their entire production line from a apparel manufacturer that was selling a lot of apparel to a mask producer, and it happened literally overnight because the apparel demand went down by as much as 53 or even 63%. And so they produced 100 million masks that were shipped to Amazon.com. So Rexy Media called us and said, hey, can you get the word out faster to other companies that may be in need of masks? We did it, and in 1 day turnaround, we pulled 1,200 heads of procurement. We helped do a social outreach through LinkedIn and other channels. We helped with email. And most important, we created a voicemail drop that was dropped to nearly 1,200 top procurement officers. And by 2 p.m. in the afternoon, the same day that we signed this customer up, they sold multiple transactions. I'm told the order of magnitude of about $550,000 in mask orders. So pretty compelling stuff. My view on the impact is that a lot of organizations are having to reduce the number of employees to serve their customers. So if I go back to 2008, if I go back to 2001, every time there's a change like the one that we're experiencing right now, do more with less becomes the theme. So if I had 10 BDRs and now I have 5, how do I do more with less? And the good news is that technology like ScaleX actually exists. It's been road tested. It's been used by very well-known organizations, but it can take a single BDR that's used to doing 1,000 activities a month and accelerate that from 1,000 literally to 10,000. So phone calls, emails, social outreach, even digital paid ads, which is normally a marketing function, can be done on a list of target accounts at scale to enable a lot more outreach by a lot smaller team. To make it through these hard times, my advice is to look at what your biggest challenges are. So where does the pipeline come from? Where do the bookings come from? What lead sources were disrupted? And how do I reinvent and retool my organization to backfill those pipeline reductions? So think about if you were running 8 virtual events a year, or maybe 1 a month, like ScaleX does. Well, there's a certain percentage of your pipeline and your revenue, maybe 20%, maybe 30%. In some cases in enterprise sales, it could be more than that. So if it's 30%, then how many leads does that take? And what can you do? Can you produce content? Can you attend virtual shows? Can you do more outbound? Or what a lot of our customers are doing is what's called social flow. We map up the top 500 accounts. We build a strategy to go after influencers that are in our network to get us meetings within those accounts. And then we execute the emails on behalf of the enterprise salesperson to people that are in their network. So usually a person who has 1,000 people as first degree connections have 1 million second degree connections. We analyze all 1 million and 1,000 and figure out the best possible path into the prospect. And then we execute the emails into those influencers, asking them for meetings. And we typically see between 10 and 20 meetings per month within a list of 100 target accounts. So very quickly, with a little bit of budget and a little bit of ingenuity and reinventing, companies that we're working with are seeing their pipelines be replenished, and their ability to exceed their numbers comes back in a hurry. As far as what I would say to motivate individuals in this time of crisis, you gotta put one foot in front of the other. Look, in March of 2019, I was extremely demotivated. My company had been doing 100 to 200,000 in revenue, and we dropped down to 30,000 overnight. Similar to what's happened to a lot of people right now in these crisis times. What did I do? Every day at night, I would actually work on a puzzle with my wife and kids to keep my mind off of things. But then the next day, I focused on one step at a time. Could I call my current customers? Maybe somebody didn't renew. Could I ask for references to other customers? If you're looking for a job, man, they're out there by the thousands. So think of the mask company. Somebody's selling masks, somebody's selling PPE, somebody's selling a lot of things. Zoom video is flying off the shelves. RingCentral is flying off the shelves. Call companies who have a need for what it is you sell and make a change, make a shift. And when all else fails, you got to have a belief in a higher power. That's my personal opinion. It's worked for me every time. When I just say, your will be done, then God's will for my life exposes itself, and the rest is history. So thanks for watching. I wish you the best through these tough times. Reinvent, retool, so that you can grow. Q4 is going to be the best quarter in the history of the world for growth, and everybody's going to come back. And I believe if you're not ready for it, you could miss the rocket ship. So good luck, peace, cheers. I am out.